feel like silence is a virtue that this stream doesn't engage in very often. No, I'm not high. I'm just tired. Brain X68. I don't know. What do you want to do? I was debating between like playing Dr. Mario and doing the post, learning about post and get, because like clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. Try to take over the world. Pinky and the brain. That's the official theme song. Yeah, Dr. Mario, right, Nana Banana? I feel like I've earned it. 99% of the solution, yes. X68, I think you're right. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. What is up? I think you're right, but as a kind friend pointed out, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I think I need to, and so I want to understand it a little better, because you were talking about the curl. You remember X68? You were like, hey, look at the curl. I'm like, what the fuck is a curl? And I feel like that's a pretty important thing to know. I mean, I could look at the fast API docs a little bit more closely and try to think about them better. Curl is terminal command, old school Postman, right? So maybe I download Postman and just play around there, or like watch a YouTube video on the post HTTP protocol, or sorry, you know what I mean. The post method in the HTTP you know what I mean? Shut up. Shut up, Christine. It's even easier. What's even easier? Curl? Old school Postman? Post command? Postman? Post? So yeah, I don't know. So HTTP post, yeah, so no. So like, yes, I think I get that. Like, right, I think, but I don't know what the body is. I know it's like is it the body of what? Body of, hey, prophets, what's up? Good evening. I'm not a superstar. What are you talking about? I just put bubbles everywhere. In Python, you import requests. Okay. And in HTTP, you post them. Is that what you're saying? Oh, no, the problem the other night was that you weren't pulling the info in the server from the body. Yeah, I get that. Then you get the information from request.text or request.json. Right. I talked with my senior developer today about APIs a little bit, which was cool. Because I think I have the right hunch about a lot of these things. Like, it's the hunch. So here's the gist, right? Like, I think I understand these things on a conceptual level, but I think the practice is what I need, like I don't. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's change my get command to a post command, because that's really what it has to be. We might open up a database today, download some Postgres. Maybe I'll even log into my IntelliJ account and download IntelliSense. I know a lot of people will be happy about that. That's not even sarcasm, that's real. Like, a lot of people will be happy that I do that. But then I don't have my VS Code highlighter, so we might do that another time. Let's focus on the Python server side first, then we could walk through using curl to send a raw request. You think, Techie Girl, I should just, it's tough because like it's my student account. So it's like, I don't know if it's gonna give any information about where I go to school. That's not what I mean. I guess a good IDE really shouldn't do that, right? No, you do not. Sit down, Josh. That's hilarious. Download PyCharm community. Oh, good idea. Do you mean where do you go to school? Where you go to school online? Yeah, I know. Hey, it matters. People can look up rosters. You don't know. I don't think they would find me. Speaking of school online, I have not. So I have a project due in 2 weeks, I guess. It's a group project. And I am not. I told everybody I would show up today, like just to check in because it's a data analyst thing. Bryce Wello. Nice name. Welcome on into the stream. It's a pretty chill stream today. I'm glad you're here. Well, that's a good idea. X684867. I didn't know they had a community edition. All right, let's try it out. Let's see what we got. Might as well download things. So today, Techie, did you hear? I just want to play Dr. Mario. That's my mood today. Hashtag mood. Chrissy just wants to play Dr. Mario. So everybody, on Saturday, I'm sure people will be streaming and hanging out and doing Halloween stuff and whatever. Ship That Code and I are going to learn Golang together, which is going to be exciting. We're going to build an API just like, I'll play Dr. Mario with you if you want. No, are you sure? So you can get better and better and better. You're going to wait. Oh, okay. That's like, did you just lurk? I would love the pill. I really want the pill to come down with your like name on it. I'm going to do that someday. We'll get there. What's cool? Playing Dr. Mario or the Golang together? Yeah, we're doing a collaboration. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be terrible and fun because we're both novices. So like we're both noobs. And so we're going to just probably a really simple API, which is going to be great. This should be prepped today. My cat is just sitting on my lap. But we were thinking about giving her a break. Cat, do you love my outfit? By the way, I'm sorry, everybody. I just have to like show off a little bit, right? I'm not wearing anything that matches. I just want everybody to know, like today is the day that I'm like, no, I don't care. I'm not, hold on. Ready? Check this out. Look at my like fishbowl socks. Ready? Fishbowl socks. Look at my cat socks. It's so much fun. Nana Banana, my outfit is like, I don't care. I don't even care a little bit. We call this look normal coder. Is this really how coders dress? I know, I love these socks, Sticky Girl. I added to my list, looks like a cool linkage for 2D. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. And my part is driving me crazy. So nothing is appropriate today. But the socks are cute. I know. I'm loving the socks. That's me every day I go to class. Yeah. No. I went to class in sweatpants. No, I wore jeans a lot. I would wear jeans a lot. I wear mismatched socks too, Nana Banana. So all right. So we're gonna look. Most of my wardrobe is black t-shirts, jeans, and black nylon. So I gotta change this because there we go. I gotta fix my camera. It's not really the right place. Will you not bite my camera, my mic? Can't put it there because my mic's in a weird spot today. That's pretty good. Black t-shirts, jeans, black nylon shorts. Ooh, very cool. Why? Because I buy clothes in bulk, so I don't have to deal with salespeople. So that's really great. So my Myers-Briggs is ENTP, and they tell us to like minimize our wardrobe so that we can pay attention to important shit. Otherwise, we obsess over like weird random nonsense. I wear sneakers, black, when I feel like dressing up, but otherwise flip-flops. I would really love it if you wore white sneakers with your black outfits. That would be amazing to me. INTJ, yeah. Love a good INTJ. Some of my favorite people are INTJs. I'm not convinced I'm an E. I'm really not. INTJ sounds like IntelliJ. They are very IntelliJ people. IntelliJs. Coincidence? I think not. That no, I mean comparing like INTJs and VS Code, like an end IntelliJ to ENTPs and VS Code is about right. Like VS Code is all over the place and has like you're not really sure if it works at any point. It's not totally doesn't totally count as an IDE. If INTJ were comparable to IntelliJ, IntelliJ would be written in C, not Java. I suppose. The ENTP of programming, I think, is wireframing. Oh man. Okay. All right. So, do we want to try to do? I don't know if. Let's see if we can try. Let's check out the community pie charm. I feel like being a little wild today. Let's see. I don't know if I could do it. No, I can't do it. I wanted to, I couldn't. That's how long it took. I got to use my highlighter. That's the fun point. That's the whole fun of the. And it wouldn't suck up 16 gigs of my 64-bit RAM. Is you have the full, you have premium? That's got to be the only way it sucks up that much. Sizdy? Cool name. Tell me how to pronounce it. Welcome on into the stream. Colors. I definitely feel like I'm going to last about an hour coding and then I'm going to play Dr. Mario. I was like, wow, when I saw that you could use VS Code in the browser. I hate that so much. But yeah, it's cool. Like the Git one. You can use it in Git. I think you can use any of them, like Vim, right? You can use any. No, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't think so. SysD. Oh, System D or Sized. I like them both. Those are great names. Sized. Well, welcome on in. Thanks for coming in and chatting and letting me know how to pronounce your name. I'm Staff. Welcome. It's nice to have you. So this is, what am I doing? Oh, so basically last week, after I stopped last week, Tuesday. Wow. Like an Owen Wilson. Wow. I think I did you're crazy girl. I did that. Wow. I can't do Owen Wilson. Hold on. Wow. That was good. Wow. I swear I'm normal. Okay. So last week I read a little bit about the WordStat database after, it was 2:00 and I should have been going to bed. I was like, oh, let's actually read and understand this a little bit. And it does look like it's in a format that I can use, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And also a better fit probably, but there are a couple other better fits too. I'll definitely change the model eventually. All right. So, and I decided that I want to I think I want to use the subject. There's like this is rusty. Oh no. This is yummy, so good. Hold on, I want to test this out. Wow. I can't do it. Nana Banana, that was spot on. All right, let's start this up. Oh, I gotta get my tokens. So I'm gonna pull this over and get my tokens. While we're at it, let's see. We're gonna get this closer to post. Everybody, okay? We're gonna do it. Not closer, we are going to make it a post method. HTTP request. I'm here, I'm present. Okay. I'll just do it in front of y'all. I won't get the secret key in front of y'all, but I'll just type this in because it's good for people to know. Chat read, chat edit. That's what I want my thingy to do. Then I've got to put in my Twitch developer client ID for my application. Oh, Medallion Stallion's on. See, I just got nothing today. What am I doing? I'm going into developer tab. There we go. Pull this in, copy this, don't get a secret. No secrets. Now I got a user. Okay. What do you mean command not found? Oh, I know what I did. I did token Twitch instead of Twitch token. You see that? Nonsense. Do y'all like sing when you're listening to music, like other songs? I do it constantly. Like it doesn't matter what I'm listening to. That's just how it goes. All right, let's see if this opens in the right browser. It does. Closing this browser, copying my token. Eventually, I'll hook this up to Tau. Or cruise control. Oops. All right. So I've got the token in, and now we're going to start the bot. Actually, I don't start the bot, right? X68, I can't start the bot until I've got it as in a post so that I don't open myself up to vulnerabilities. I make up parodies as I work, usually NSFW opinionated parodies about the work I'm doing. Oh my God. Can you please accidentally record yourself sometime? I think I would love that so much. And I might even use it as my background music. Yarmolenko, hi, how are you? How are you today? Welcome on in. I just want to start the Python server first. Okay. All right, how do I even do that? I don't remember anything. I know, I remembered. That's not how you do it. No module named Fast API. I need to be in my virtual environment. That's something I used to always forget. And then I like was in Django for a little while and then I did great. And then I forgot it all again. Did I put it somewhere else? Hold on. No, that's where it is. Do I have to do app? Hold on, let me remind myself. Let's get this out of here. My API code? This is the endpoint. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me... Do I want to... So X... Yeah, hold on, X68. Hold on. Don't like, I want to learn too. So don't like ask me questions to lead me to things instead of, or try to do that if you don't mind. I'm happy to just take like instruction. That's fine sometimes, but like, I want to make sure that I am. Yes, it's accepting a chat variable from the URL parameter. Right. Exactly. And I need to put it into the body, but I'm not even sure what the API, like in this instance, I don't know, does Fast API already have does Fast API already have a structure? Oh, that's right, Uvicorn. Thank you. Uvicorn. Okay, now my app is on. You also need to change 11 from get to post. See, you're just telling me. I already know that. You're just telling me stuff. Hey, Scridello, what's up? Scridello, everybody. Really great painter. Fun person. Don't just tell me. I know. Look, I have it up. I can go to that page. What's my data analytics project on? Ugh. So my data analytics project is on we're studying the productivity habits of workers in a garment factory in Bangladesh. It's fine. So there's 7 of us, right? And we chose like a relatively easy project, in my opinion. But there are 7 of us, so we had to each like propose it's not fun, Nana Banana. It's so boring. It's so dry, but whatever, it's fine. I proposed, the data set I proposed was traffic patterns in the UK. And I wanted to ask the question like, how often are environmental factors the primary reason for, I mean, this is the broad business logic question, right? We didn't really hone it into a classification question yet. But I wanted to ask, how often are environmental factors the reason for accidents versus like at fault, right? To kind of understand, mine is comparing a data set before and after P2 removal. What's P2 in this case? P2 removal? I promise it's going to make sense when we're done. Yeah, no, I think it'll make sense the whole time. I just want to sort of like, I want to approach it as though I'm learning it, not personally identifiable information. Oh, okay, cool. Personal identifiable. So like, that's cool. I like your project better, Nana Banana. Hi, Roland Go. It's been a while. How you been? It's been a while. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna pay attention, focus, and read through this documentation right here. When you need to send data from a client, let's say a browser, to your API, you send it as a request body. This is something I understand conceptually, but I haven't used enough to really go further. I'm confusing Flask and Fast API. Too much context switching in my brain. Oh no. Well, it's okay. This is still Fast API, and this is the right thing. That's okay. Oh, cool. That's really cool, Roland. How is it? You want to throw it in the community critiques code in the Discord, and I can critique it in let's see, we're doing that November 8th. You should throw it up. It'd be so much fun. I haven't done any Ruby. So it'd be really interesting. I would love that so much. Yeah, it's socials, I think. I'll do it, Nana Banana. But thank you. Thank you, VIP Nana. This does. That works. Okay. A request body is data sent by your client to your API. Fine. By the client to your API, okay? A request body is data sent by any client to any API, but sure. A response body is the data your API sends to the client. Oh, I have a question. Actually, I think I already have the answer, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway, because if one person has a question, it's likely that a lot of people have a question. My thought would be that a request body and a response body can be two different data structures. Oh no, ad hell. Don't forget, you're supporting X68 when you watch ads. So thank you. It helps. It really does. It gets me here more often when I want to play Dr. Mario and sit in a corner and look at the ceiling. So I appreciate it. I appreciate your ad hell time. I just want you to know I appreciate you for watching ads. I know it's a pain in the butt, but you're doing that for me, so thank you. Okay, so anyway, I am guessing that a request body and a response body can be different data structures, because like essentially you could be like, oh yeah, I just want a JSON to, like, you just need to tell me like what your data is. So I pull in your JSON, I like run some query against what you've given me, the client have given me, the API provider, and then I stick it in my query, and then it pops out in like a different data structure, right? Yeah, they could be separate, right? Because essentially, I mean, like when you ask, I don't know if this is really applicable, but when you ask YouTube for like a video, or let's say you embed it or something like that, it's a totally different body fields. I'm probably not gonna, well, maybe, sure. Well, let's go ahead. Why not? Why not? Body fields. The same way you can declare additional validation and metadata in path operation function parameters with query, path, and body, you can declare validation and metadata inside Pydantic models using Pydantic's field. Oh, Pydantic seems like a step up from where I need to know, though. Hold on. I think I got to get through query, path, and body first. So let me finish this. Oh, look. Holy crap. Your API almost always has to send a response body, but clients don't necessarily need to send request bodies all the time. You can stick anything you want in the body. Like, could I stick my vibrator in the body? But usually you send a header with the content type of the body. Gotcha. And the header is like, yo, I want this in JSON, or I want this in techie. To send data, you should use post, put, delete, or patch. Okay, yes. Today, I was messing with an API. We have a query endpoint on our software that we post data to. And that was pretty interesting to me, like posting data to a query endpoint. Because like for me, Locasalves, whoo, that is a mouthful, she said. Anything serializable. Yeah, but executable code in the body can cause horrible problems. Oh, I believe that. Sure, because like it's not safe, right? It's unsafe. I'm just going to respond with my whole application on all requests. Yes. Here is my application. Locasalves, welcome on in. I'm so glad you came to chat and hang out. What's up? How's it going? So yeah, all right. So to send data, post, put, delete, or patch. Oh yeah, so we post data to a query endpoint, which is really interesting to me. Something it kind of blew my mind. And when I watched the network inspect, like it uses jQuery, which whatever. I'm a junior developer because the senior developer retired. Very, very amazing person though. She was so cool. Here's the fun part. Fast API lets you define a class that resembles what should be mapped to the JSON from the request. You're not having to do it yourself. Fast API does that. Oh, so I can like build a class and then it'll serialize it or something? Is that what you're saying? All right, so let's import Pedantic's base model. First, you need to import base model from Pedantic. I mean, I have to. Oh, because this is going to, this is going to serialize all the stuff that I need. All right, okay. I want to do a lot more here too, so look at the example. Yeah, I am. Yeah, quit telling me what to do. I was just looking at it. When my face is this way, it means that I'm reading stuff. When it's this way, it means that I'm being distracted by chat. just as a cue. All right, so this example, hold on, let's open this example up a little bit. Alt, control. So big. Yeah, so this is going to, this is my item. This is it subclasses the base model. Filthy casual, what's up? 1617. In 1617, it took a little trip. I don't like this. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. So then we need to create our data model, yada yada. Declare your data model as a class that inherits from base model. Use standard Python types for all attributes. Okay. I love this. Use standard. Oh, because Fast API is type strict. Is that why? Or at least relatively type annoyed, maybe. The same as when declaring query parameters. When a model attribute has a default value, it's not required. Okay, hold on. None of these have a default value. Oh no, these do. Description has a default value of none and tax does. For example, this model above declares a JSON object or a Python dictionary like this. Sure. What does this mean? It declares one. It means that it makes it possible. Because this model above declares a JSON object, okay? Or a Python dictionary like this. This is just an example. As description and tax are optional, this would also be valid. Okay, I know this. This is fine. Thank you. Declare it as a parameter. To add it to your path operation, declare it the same way you declared path and query parameters. Okay. And declare its type as the model you created. Right. With just that Python type declaration, Fast API will read the body of the request as JSON, convert the corresponding types if needed, validate the data. If the data is invalid, it will return a nice and clear error indicating exactly where and what was the incorrect data. Give you the received data in the item parameter. Okay. And so this is where you would like, if you What does this mean by give you the received data in the parameter item? Oh, give the API the received. I don't like that they use you. I don't really like the language here, but it's okay. As you declared it in the function to be of type item, you will also have all the editor support for all the attributes and their types. Generate a JSON schema. Love me a good JSON schema. And here, yeah, okay. Those schemes will be part of the generated Open API scheme. And this is the Open API scheme that builds all of the cool stuff for Fast API. Can I turn my mic up, or do you want me to I just brought it closer. I felt like I knew. What'd Techie say? Wait, Techie, where did you say that? At Techie Girl. Oh, this is to you. I found a way to save money on logs. Someone thought it was a good idea to just log the pointer to the message string. That helped. Mostly good now. Okay. So yeah, so the only thing I know about, I know about pointers for databases, but I don't know about pointers. I guess it works the same. That's okay. The JSON schemas of your models will be part of Open API. I gotcha. I'm understanding. And will be also used in the API docs inside each path operation that needs them. Okay, hold on. Let me understand this a little bit better. Will also be used in the API docs inside each path operation that needs them. Okay, in your editor, inside your function, you will get type hints and completion everywhere. This wouldn't happen if you received a dictionary instead of a pedantic model. I see. Okay. The pedantic model is that what drives like the tidiness of the Fast API. Okay. Awesome. Oh, and here's a way to use the model. All right. I'm going to start by building my class. And then I'll get down to that level. So then I would have a class that was defined up here. And my class would be let's see. So this is the thing being received by the API, not responded, right? So hold on. Let me look at this a little more closely. Did I just, no, it's in Firefox, okay. So yeah, name, description, price, tax. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is so the thing being received is a chat. And I want to import from pedantic, import base model. Okay. So base model. All right. And then I want to define my item. So what I really want from a request, or from a post, I guess a post in this case, or it's still a request, is the chat string, right? I don't want to call it string. What do I call it instead? Phrase, right? I guess that's fine. And this is going to be a string. What do you mean string's not defined? Screw off. Oh, str. Silly girl. Silly old bear. And I would like, if I could, I want the user that sent it. And as I think about this a little bit further, like I mean, I guess I'm going to start with what I need, right? All I need right now is the chat, and I can always build my model out as it becomes more complex. But message. The name is trivial. False. Oh my goodness. Ban. I now have a GB or 5 useless log lines. Swagger open API for the win. Yeah, open API seems like it works. Chat's better than message. But it's the class name. And I could send anything. I like message. Yeah, don't over-engineer it. You're right. Don't over-engineer it. I don't even need the user right now. All I need is the message. That's it. Should I be safe and ask for a time though? No, I guess not. I guess not. I don't need to over-engineer it. It's fine. Just the message. Yeah, Roland, that's a change for me. Message inside chat class. Sorry, that was meant to be nested, not greater than. Oh, okay, good. Thanks, M. Huggins. All right, so we've got our class. It's a base model. It comes with a message, and that's it. Then in here, let's see how they utilize this. Why is this here? I'm so not used to using Firefox. I'm trying to get used to it, but all right. So here, I need now this. This needs to be an instance of the chat class. Chat. Okay. And then I think I'm learning, Roland. I'm learning that like I will always want to refactor things and make them better. Vibe Raider might be the greatest function name ever. I can't wait to make it my channel point redemption. It's going to be awesome. I may even like shake my face scan when people redeem it, just so I know. Not for any reason other than I want to know that they're rating their vibes. Y'all are fun. Okay. This is interesting. So, I see. It converts it to a dictionary. I see. If item.tax, price with tax. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to pull the message out of it. Needs audio. Yes, it will have audio. Because like buzzwords can be vibey, right? You can have good buzzwords. I'm not blushing, you're blushing. Shut up. Okay, so we've got if item. Yeah, so this converts it to a dictionary and then uses it. Well, I don't need to do that, do I? Because I don't need. So I'll have a message and then I'll have a string with it. I just want to pull the first thing. No Samar to based. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Rating vibes on buzzwords sounds a bit shaky. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. This room clearly is another stimulating conversation. M. Huggins, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome on in. Not doing maintenance today. Well, we're trying. Well, I guess it's always maintenance when it's Chrissy Codes. That should be my tagline. Yeah, I know. M. Huggins, this is like what, your 5th stream hanging out with us? You're just like, that happens to me all the time, honestly. I think like I go into streams and I'm like, hey, we've like had like 50 conversations. Yeah, for real. Like it's like And then I'm like, oh shit, it's almost embarrassing to follow. Like, I'm like nervous about it because I'm like, okay, they're gonna think I don't think anybody cares. Like, it's funny and it's like fun to talk about, but then they're like, oh yeah, no, it's over, you know. But I appreciate every follow. So, hey, Flux Abuser, Flux Abuser. I'm what you call a word abuser. Well, if it makes you feel better, I worked in a Fast API branch at work today. Yes, it does make me feel better. All right, let's get this moving a step further. So do I really have to convert it to a dictionary? Can't I just, no, I don't think so. I think I could just do, let's do, so essentially what I would do now is I would say, message. No, I don't want my chat. That should still be my chat rating. But instead of chat, I want this to be chat.message. Fine, done, easy, right? Back to your food. What are you eating? Share. Share the food, please. We don't use Python, but I'm kicking off a new project at work using TSOA, which is very similar, but with Node and Express instead of Python. I've heard good things about Express. I've heard good things. Wolf, did you see my socks? Look at my cute kitty socks. Ugh. Wish Condarsa was here. Condarsa would love these socks. Who have you missed? Oh, hi T. Oh, I've missed you. Over the jeans? Yes, I did have boots on. Yes, I did. I don't really like I have to like put socks on first if I want to have them under my pants. And it's so annoying. See, I know things. Yeah, they're brown boots. So you couldn't even see the fish bowl socks. I actually had all brown on and I wasn't wearing this, so my outfit matched when I was outside the house today. Went for sushi. It was good. Got myself a rainbow roll and let's see what else. Rolf, you didn't tell me about your food yet, Wolf. Has brown in it. This does not have, no. That would have matched. This doesn't, they actually don't. They have like orange and red, blue and black. There's no brown in my socks. Oh no, this doesn't match. That's ridiculous. That's all right. It's what's the multi-pattern look? I get it, it's fine. All right, so what, hold on. So now I need to return a response. So this is just an integer, right? So it does not have like, I suppose I could just return an integer. Ooh, steak and potatoes. How do you like your steak? There's only one answer. I left the house today, but only because my daughter had a soccer game. Otherwise, I'm a hermit. Me too. M. Huggins, I sit in this chair for 90% of my life. Not even kidding. I mean, I've been starting to like work out. So like my legs, my hamstrings and my quads are pretty sore and stuff. So that discourages me. And then my tris are really sore today too. Tomorrow I've got a pull day. So I'll be like doing bicep curls and stuff like that. But like that's it. That's it. Legs, Wolf. Leg day is my favorite day. I just want you to know. It's my favorite day. Spartan GTR. I got it. I got there. I have a rowing machine too, but it's not my living room. It's we have a hydro. Do you have I could probably share. I don't think I have my real name. We could probably share if you have a hydro, or is it just a like? Is it a Do you have a non-TV one? The TV one can be like loud, so it's sometimes tough. But I really I feel motivated by the people, honestly. Your legs are sore now? Not mine. I'm getting too old for this shit. I love leg day so much. I just feel like it's the one that makes me feel like I've done something. You know. The other ones I'm like, okay, my arms hurt. It's like bouldering. Bouldering. I feel my arms when I boulder, but my rowing machine is just a water-based rowing machine. I put red coloring in it after a stressful meeting a while back as a gag. Nice. I love that so much. What the hell is bouldering? It's like rock climbing without a bungee. Oh, yeah, no, but Techie Girl, like me too sometimes. I did it I did it a lot actually when I lived in New York, but then I stopped. Like I had a bouldering group that I went with that I really liked. But then I just stopped. And I never did the belaying. So, which is interesting. I joked that I row through the blood of the of of project managers or product managers. Product managers? Probably product managers. That's what I do. That's my job as product manager. But I'm also a junior developer, so I'm literally rowing through my own blood. That's what happens. That's what I do. Oh, interesting. I've climbed outside and can do belaying and lead climbing. Oh, cool. That is really cool. I really want to go. I'd love to do it with ice, but I'm terrified. Like that stuff is so scary. I'm also a junior Kotlin. You are? Oh no, did you actually get Techie Girl to teach you? Ice? I think it's just so cool and it's in all the beginning parts of movies that are gonna be interesting and about death mostly. I hate heights, so I will climb never. No, she did not. What? Oh, she didn't. You just learn on your own? I'm hurt. You need spiky metal boots. Yeah, like with the front spiky thing in the front. I work in security, SRE stuff, so PMs for me are rather a pain in the ass because everyone deprior. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, yeah. Yep, I get that. It's tough to pay for security and documentation, two most needed things in technology, and we spend the least time on them, uh and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Security is a really good thing to spend money on. I feel like hold on. I'm just gonna I think I might just turn off my checklist today because I'm not feeling in a very good. All right, so this is what I have, but what I need to return is a response, correct? So really this should be this should look like this. Oh, I mean, it doesn't have to. I could just return an integer, especially if my tool knew how to handle it, right? But I feel like I should return. Also, next time I stream Techie Droid work, pay attention. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's DeWolf. Did you see the difference between? I was like, oh, all right. I'll also pay attention. Deporch, DP Orch, DPO Urch, DPOR. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I spend the last month remediating results from our latest pen test findings because people don't care until the auditors do. People don't care until the auditors do should definitely be a bumper sticker. Absolutely. All right, cool. So, all right. How do they return it? How does it returns the dictionary. Okay. Price with tax. So it gives them back their dictionary along with an update for price with tax. So basically, it's like, yo, here's your request back. Oh no, and then it adds another item. Is it I guess it does make sense to give the user back their entire request. Awkward. I only talk to Wolf that way. Sorry if you thought I was raging at you. Techie, you know I want to pay attention in all your streams. Sometimes I'm just falling asleep because it's 3 a.m. here. You probably want a model for the response for sanitizing output and open API docs. Okay. Why do I need to sanitize output? Somebody talked to me about this a little bit. Keep it simple, no over engineering. Oh, okay. So we've got two opposite thoughts here. All right, cool. So how do I sanitize my, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say the same thing they kind of did, right? Why not? Bye. Oh, bye, Nana Banana. Have a good night. Good luck on your project. Keep me updated. Bubbles in the chat for Nana Banana. Bubbles! Bubbles are 10 channel points, everybody. Put Bubbles in the chat. Come on. I gotta make him a penny again. A channel penny. Channel pennies. They went up. Just build a new JSON object with the fields needed and return that. Okay. Do I have to call it a JSON or does it matter? Does it just like, can I just do response? I'll probably not call it respond. Let's see, what is it? Rated chat. This is dumb. I don't know what I call it. Like a response? I don't know. All right, equals, and then I just make let's call it chat rating, right? Chat rating. I want chat rating. But this is gonna be this. This is gonna be. All right, cool. I don't really like, can I just, man, I am not a Snake Case fan. No, that doesn't look right for JSON. This looks right for JSON. Okay, it's Python, so it's been a minute. Probably a dictionary in Python. Oh, okay, fine. I don't remember how to do it. There we go. Now it's a dictionary. They lurk. Who watches the lurkers? Who lurks the lurkers? Snake Case. Okay. Okay, everybody, Snake Case. This is my new best practice right here. Snake Case for JSON objects. Be lurking me. They talking about me. All right, so I don't think I can do this. Hold on. Let me double check. I feel like I can't do that. I have not. Yeah, no, Techie Girl's super famous. I can't do that. Creates a dictionary. That's what I thought. I was like, this is silly. This is silly. All right, here we go. And I probably actually just do this. There we go. Why did anybody let me do that? They're like, she'll get it. It's all right. She's not that lost. That's funny. Okay, so I've got myself a dictionary. You want a parameter name? Oh, yeah, right. All right, fine. Fine, have it your way. It's so confusing now. My brain can't compile programming. Close enough. What? What did I do? I'm not really here. I can't call it that. I know, I gotcha. I'm just gonna call it reading. How's that? Is that better? I don't know. I don't have to. Do you want me to just do this? And then just make it a dictionary? I can do that. I feel better doing that if I just do this. That's how I would do it. Is that how you want me to do it? Okay. All right. All right. That's how I had it in the first place. Then I wrapped it in a dictionary statement because M. Huckins was like, I don't know Python, but maybe you should put it in a dictionary. And I went, it's not already in a dictionary? What are you talking about? M. Huckins. It's all good. Okay, so now I've returned rated chat. And so now I can go to, all right, so I need to sanitize this. So one of you smarty developers who are in security and know what they're talking about, how the hell do I sanitize output? Is this sanitizing output x68? I can declare the model used for the response with the parameter response model. Oh. And this is a strictly pedantic thing, right? So I'm kind of learning things, but mostly for pedantic. Let's see what's going on with my server. Okay, good. It's good. Async def chat rating, return rated chat. Okay. You need to sanitize input before it hits the database if you're doing SQL. You should be able to trust the output since you're creating it. That's what I said. And then you said sanitize everything, x68. For now, you're just giving a clear structure. Okay. All right. So let's do, though, I do sanitize the JavaScript, but how? So if I'm bringing, it's the message that I want to sanitize. So when a chat gets sent, I want to basically say chat.message, like I want to, okay, so I want to do sanitize. I probably don't want to call these sanitized things. I'll probably wrap this in like some sort of sanitized wrapper at some point, right? Do I need a response model though? Isn't a dictionary fine? Yeah, maybe. Dictionary is fine. Yeah. I have a response model. I mean, it's right here. Oh, I need a response model, like a different response model. I always do a class. Okay. Any reason? I'm sitting. Yeah, sorry for using the wrong wording. I meant to giving strict models, not sanitizing. Oh, okay. All right, whatever. So, but is this over engineering for now, or is it better to, no, I don't need a response model. A dictionary is fine. So hold on a minute though. I believe you, Wolf. I'm okay. But I want to understand the, all right, but don't I want to sanitize the message? Like, don't I want to be like, yo, like, because you were telling me that SSRF was possible without the sanitization of the Python message. So, well, but if I get it running, then it's going to be open to people. I'm not just going to. You mean just in the. It is running. I mean, it's at least running on the Python side. It is public, Wolf. Yeah, okay. Ow. Sorry. Okay. So. Okay, so this is not here right now. Okay, we're just gonna return the dictionary for now. Let's just say. Focus on being able to get the post working. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, I got what you're saying. As you are following the FAST API docs, they will walk you through everything in the right order. Yeah, but I'm not doing the same stuff they're doing. Okay, so let me back up. Hold on a minute. Now I get it. This is where I started. Request body and path parameters. Request body and path parameters if I need them, which I don't. Request body path and query parameters. Sorry, I'm just getting caught up. So this is interesting. Hold on, let me read a little bit about query parameters. This root, hold on. Okay, well, if I believe you, I'm sure you're right, but I just don't even follow the context right now. So, all right, request body plus path plus query parameters. So is Q something that is just, so Q, the query is not defined anywhere in this document. So is it, oh, I see, it's right here. Define create item ID which is the parameter, and it equals an integer. Then you have the item class, then a query, which is the union of the string, or a union of none and a string, defaulted to none. Okay, if Q is not none, if Q is a string, I got it. Sorry, it just took me a second. Well, this is just, oh, what's this song? Oh, I'll just go back. The last song was, This one? Q and item, how are they injected into the arguments? Yeah, I don't know. Like, how are they passed? Right, I'm with you there, Techie. It's weird. What is this? This is Lusty by... I should have the... Here, hold on. Let me just make sure I have the name right. I think that's right. Mélangeur. And it's called Lusty. Yeah, oh, so it's like it passes through the path. Hold on, let me look this up. But this is yeah, what's the difference between it's a query parameter. Okay. I wonder, is item like the post body, and while Q is the params, I wonder if Fast API just includes them by default. Which one is the body? Is item the body? Item is the body. Yeah, this is the body. This is the body. And then I guess Q is in a parameter. So I guess it has to be, what's this? So it'd be Q equals query. Do you have to put query? But who defines what that says? Isn't that just another parameter? This is the path query. No, I know, I was just reading. Sorry, someone said you have the Fast API docs, so follow them in order. So that's what I'm doing. Without pedantic. If you don't want to use pedantic models, you can use body parameters. Okay. You don't have to stand down x68. I just want to make sure I... but that's not foobar. Isn't that just a URL param? Are they the same freaking things? Query param and URL param mean the same thing in this instance? That's what I'm reading. Ah, okay. All right. From typing import union, blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. Additional validation. We're going to enforce that even though Q is optional, whenever is provided, its length doesn't exceed 50 characters. Okay, so they start doing some quote unquote sanitization that I don't need to do. All right, so yes. I could, I suppose, but I don't need to. Declares it explicitly as being a query parameter. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. As we have to replace the default value none. Oh, okay, so this is from Fast API. It's an actual query parameter. Fine. As we have to replace the default variable none in the function with query, we can now set the default value with the parameter query default equals none. It serves the same purpose of defining that default value. So some query is the union of the string and none. Fine, equals query default none. Yeah, that makes sense, because if you don't have a string, then okay. Makes the parameter optional the same as none. Yes. And in Python 3.10 and above, Q string none equals fine, makes parameter optional. same as none equals none, but it declares it explicitly as being a query parameter. Have in mind that the most important part to make a parameter optional is the part equals none, as it will use that none as a default value. Yeah. Then we can pass more parameters to query. In this case, the max length parameter that applies to strings. This will validate the data, show a clear error when the data is not valid, and document the parameter in the Open API schema path operation. You can also add min length and regexes. Okay. This specific regular expression checks that the received parameter value starts with the following characters, doesn't have characters before. Fixed query has, oh, this is sort of some sanitization, but this is still URL parameters. All right. I think this is fine. I think this is interesting and I need to read it. I'm not going to read it right now. What I didn't read about was the header in either of these of the body. Path parameters and numeric validations. I'll look at that later. Multiple parameters. Okay, back. I won't need parameters. I don't think so, M. Huggins. I'm just looking. Yeah, I don't need it. Yeah, not right now. I'll probably just need it in the response body. Honestly, everything will be in here, I think. So I don't really need to worry about this. This is why I'm trying to catch up here. Okay. Now that we have seen how to use path and query, let's see more advanced uses of request body declarations. Mix path query and body parameters. Okay, fine. I don't think I understand path parameters at all. At all, even a little bit. I'll have to go back and read about them. So item ID or is it the same? No, it's the same. Oh, okay, path parameter. What the fuck is the difference between a path? Oh, thank you. Yes, right. So it's like if you've got, right, it's not a query parameter because it's not a, right. I'm there. I'm there. It's like if you have like a certain identifier for your account, like if I'm ID number 25705 and then you hash it and put it in the path, you can go look up my stuff based on that. Yeah, I gotcha. Yep. Yeah, I think so. M. Huggins, are you verifying that? Are you saying yes, that is what it is? Yes, I understand. Sorry, for some reason I just didn't go straight to that with path parameters. So multiple body parameters. In the previous example, the path operations would expect a JSON body with the attributes of item, like name, description, price, and tax. But you can also declare multiple body parameters, item and user. This is what I'm going to do eventually. So you just have to declare them as request classes. Are these called request classes or are they called request items, request objects? What do they say? Multiple body parameters. Let's just call them body parameters. So this is one body parameter. These all feel like body parameters to me though, like every single one. Why are they not all different parameters? Why? Or is this a separate body? No, the same body. Okay. So then I'm defining two different classes. I can use them both in my request model, not my response model. In this case, FastAPI will notice that there are more than one body parameters in the function. Okay. So it will then use the parameter names as keys. Okay. In the body and expect a body like this. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. I'm very familiar with this structure. Notice that even though the item was declared the same way as before, it's now expected to be inside of the body with the key item. FastAPI will do the automatic conversion from the request so that the parameter item receives its specific content and the same for users. So the way that I would use them is say, declare them as classes and then use them, call them as an instance. Singular values in the body. The same way that there is a query and path to define extra data for query and path parameters, FastAPI provides an equivalent body. For example, extending the previous model, you could decide that you want to have another key, importance, in the same body, besides the item and user. If you declare it as is, because it's a singular value, FastAPI will assume that it's a query parameter. But you can instruct FastAPI to treat it as another body key using body. Right here. So it basically tags it on the end and says, hey, I want you to use this as a body item. I don't understand why you would need to do that, but in this case, FastAPI will look like this. Importance 5. Importance 5. Okay. Interesting. Again, it will convert the data types validate document. Cool. Multiple body parameters and queries. Hey, Vimic, what's up? Woohoo! How's it going? What am I working on? Elinge 1. I'm working on a channel point redemption. X68, you still in here? Items, item ID. Importance. Hold on, I want to look at this. From typing import, I should be like looking at this, right? Yeah. I don't know why people like FastAPI so much. This abstraction is confusing. Yes, like why not just have a dictionary that looks like a body? Oh, I was just asking, so like when you say that I should check to see if the post is working, will I just go to my, like how do I do that? How do I check? Do I send something to it? I didn't get Postman yet. I can get Postman now. Is it a lot of download? Oh no. Let's go check it out. Oh wow, I don't even have to sign up. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. All right, I'll check out Postman Techie. But couldn't I do this with I could do this with the Fast API docs too. All right, hold on. I'm gonna drop this and then get it back up so that I can easily clicky click. So this is saying I don't skip and go to the app. Cool. All right. So I have Postman. Oh yeah, also built-in docs are good. Yeah. Built-in docs are good. So I've got it here. It says hello world because that's my index. Now if I go to, hold on, I'm trying to remember the Fast API buttons. Look at all this I could learn. No, that's real testing. It's not like just testing. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to see if it actually works with just Python. So by posting something to to Fast API, but I gotta open the Fast API docs, which I don't remember how to do at all. So I'm just looking for it. Oh, here we go. Docs. Ooh, that's bright. All right, so I've got the post and it takes a string as a message. And now you can see that D, it's got the D. Curl X post, content application, hello world. Oh, that should send a quick request. Oh, so I'll need to change the IP address port to 8080. Okay. Hey, Drow, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back. I've got it. Yeah, I did it, but I didn't send it. Click execute. Yeah, I did already. Look. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Tell me about it. The D is going to vibe rated. I know. Okay, so it says internal server error. So that's not great. That means I didn't, hold on a minute. How can I tell what my server response was when I executed it? Interesting. I definitely didn't get the response that I wanted. Yeah. It means it crashed trying to do something. Now the way to debug is check the Python console. That makes sense. That was my next instinct. So that's good. Did I start to fudge with stuff? Oh, I think I started to mess with stuff. All right. Vibrator is missing one required positional argument. Ah. First one is the actual response. The others are potential responses. Yeah. Is my latest code running? I don't know. That's debatable. Ooh, look at that. That was crazy. Okay. So then I know. And our internal 12-year-olds come out. Yeah, I love it. I'm loving it. I don't need this. This is something I wanted to do, and I was just messing with some global variables in Python because I wanted to be silly. There we go. All right, let's try it again. Try again. All right. I love my vibrator. Shut the front door. Still problem. Let's go check the Python-y thing. Did you not autosave? It didn't autosave. Didn't autosave, that's why. What's wrong with... Let's close this out so it's a little bit, Can I just close it? Can I just close it, close it, close it? Main 18. Do you know that... Hold on, X68. You don't know about Twitch? You got to do this. You got to do line 18 and then write a comment. You didn't remove the count param from the function signature. Thanks. I'll go check that out. Thank you. And also I have to make sure it's still fine, I think. Oh, and I'm returning the type of polarity too, not the polarity, which I don't want to do anymore. I was trying to mess with some stuff here, so it's fine. Oh, and I started working with Ascent because I liked the output better. So this is going to be a little bit different because, well, it should be fine still, because polarity returns 4 arguments, not just the one now, because I changed to Ascent. If this even works. Hold on. I'm just going to check. I'm going to do a quick check on this program. So this is Python vibe.py. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's try one more time. Perfect. Okay. This is what I want. All right. So it does work now. Let's go back to... Come on, remove highlight. Okay. It's receiving a chat. All right, let's go check it again. Do a refresh. And then let's go ahead and try it out. Okay. The fuck? Cannot convert dictionary update sequence element number to a sequence. Arguments must have a dictionary attribute. Nice. Nice. Okay, so for some reason, I have a type error because my vibrator is getting more than it can handle. But it is, though. It's not a joke. It's true. So what I want to do, I think, is just set this up as a dictionary. And then I should be fine. Let me just do a quick run of this code. What the hell? Oh. Fuck. I used to not swear as much. I used to be like a family-friendly streamer. And then I actually started to get out of building my app and into like practicing so that I knew what I was talking about. And it's just so much more swearing. Yeah, I think it'll work. I think it'll make it a dictionary, but we'll see. Hold on a minute. It'll like wrap it, right? I think it will. Swearing is normal. And you started doing stuff you didn't know. Yeah, right, exactly. Then you started coding, and now you sound like the rest of us. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. That's funny. One singular sensation, every little step she takes. So I think this is gonna work better because it's a nested dictionary, but it might not, so we'll check it out. I think it should be okay. I think what's gonna happen is it's going to do rating and then it's gonna nest that dictionary, I think. I think. I think I'm gonna call this rating instead of being dumb. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. Did you know? I get cross-eyed looks from the office sometimes from my 6-year-old coworkers. Yeah, I swear a lot. My senior Deb, so nice, very nice dude, never swears, also is like very introverted. So there was a coder at one job who was corrected for writing fuck in an internal corporate blog post. HR admonished that the F word is not professional. So he wrote a bot that spammed the blog post comment, "Oh, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. I'm so sorry for this. This is what this deserves."
There was a coder at one job who was corrected for writing fuck in an internal corporate blog post. HR admonished that the F word is not professional. So he wrote a bot that spammed the blog post comment with thousands of repeated variations of the sacred profane utterance. It was legendary.
Okay, I'm back. Always read the long stories with narration. Okay, so this should work fine now. I think this is where it's running. Yeah. We're gonna try again. I might have some voice mods with George Carlin. We'll see. Swagger. I should go tell Fluff I'm using Swagger. Swagger. The hell is this shit? Copy to clipboard. I didn't ask for you. All right. Let's see the vibes of this story. Seem pretty vibey. I feel like this is a good vibey story. Execute. Unprocessable entity? What the actual H? Expecting comma, delimiter line 2, column 75, character 76. Is the quote inside the quotes? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do I need a single? Another way to sanitize, I guess, or at least fix it, right? Look at all these quotes. Oh, yeah, I might need to escape them. You're probably right. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. What the hell? It escapes them naturally. It seems to, and then it escapes the escape. I think it's escaping them naturally, which is weird. That doesn't even make sense. Like, how is that still an escape then? I think it was escaping them before too. Oh, now it's a server error. Now it's a server error. Cannot convert dictionary update sequence element to a sequence. Var's argument must have a dictionary attribute. You don't need to escape the single quotes, only double quotes. Okay. Go, little rock star. Yeah. It does not, but that's not the problem anymore. Now the problem is that there's a type error. Cannot convert dictionary update sequence element number 0 to a sequence. Type error. Var's argument must have a dictionary attribute. Okay. Where do you have something I can handle? Nothing. Everything is outside. So this has something to do with cannot convert. Try rerunning my test? Sure. Fun. Oh, you know what? I see what you're, that doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to be the same. I've got an extra stroke every time. Yeah. Still no. It's still not working. Oh, you mean to check it out. I see. Now go check. Now go look, is what you're saying. Still type error. So I think what's happening is chat rating is Can I console log stuff with this? Like if I console log, will it go into Fast API or will it go on in the console? Probably console, right? Oh, I don't even know how to. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. That's the best idea. Print stuff. That's a good idea. Print. That's a good idea. Thank you. Print stuff is always a good idea. That's basically what I was. Mm, mm, mm. So it looks like. That's interesting that it just ran it. Is that weird? Is that weird that it just ran this? Oh, you know what? That's the problem. The print stuff. The print stuff. I think I know what it was. Maybe not. I think it was returning the prints. Does that make sense? What happened? Where did my... There we go. Still no. Still problems. Oh, good. I'm glad you fixed your crap. Still have problems. What is your issue? Is this because this is a sequence? Maybe I need to do like some sort of to dictionary. No. So it's a class. So it's a class. I think something's happening because the polarity output. Oh, you're lost. All I'm trying to do is test it here. Because if I test it, sorry about that. I should probably chat. So basically, because this runs on autosave, I was just looking at the type of what comes out here. But if it's a dictionary of a class, does that make sense? Like what's coming out is a class. So do I need to pull out like the doc or something from here and then make it a dictionary instead? Oh, it doesn't have that. Okay. What does the caller expect? Oh, that's a good point. The caller, I mean, nothing right now, right? It just, or what does the fast API caller expect? Oh no, this is just a server error. This is where we used to draw out data flows before coding. I did that already. I did that. Or maybe not the data flows, but like I did a user diagram, so fine. I mean, at first, when I first started doing this, what calls that function? What calls this function? Well, right now this does, but I don't need that. What calls this function is the client or the chat rating. The chat rating calls the function, and then I printed the chat rating. And the chat rating is a class. The request and the response details in a document, and I basically just implement what I wrote down. That makes sense, but I need to kind of walk through it first. I think the first time, yeah, okay, but I can't. Okay, fine. I will write down the request and the response details, even though I have no idea what they're supposed to look like. I'm learning this, guys. Like you can't draw a house before you've never, okay. This is hammer and nails right now. That's all I'm saying. I think that's a perfect way to do it. I think it's brilliant, but I gotta, okay, good. All right. Absolutely. So what data do we expect to go to chat rating? We expect a string to go, oh, no. Right. So I expect the output. What data? We're talking about data flows. Okay, let me back up for a second because I can describe it, but I definitely don't have the structure down. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So what I'm trying to do is just pull. So originally what this did is it only pulled the polarity, but I don't want to just pull the polarity anymore. I want to pull the entire sequence of information. So I do expect a dictionary. I want a dictionary. If I'm reading the vibrating function definition right, you said it should return a float, but you're returning a whole object. Oh, right. I am returning an object, so how do I convert the so I'd rather return a dictionary, and I'll show you why. Because I want to use those I guess I don't have to. I could just return the positive. But now I see what you're saying, though, when you're talking about the data flow. So the add chat. Okay, hold on. Pause for a second and ask what the caller, add chat. Yeah, what the caller expects. I would love to use it eventually. Let me show you what the output is first, and then I'll talk through it. But I do understand what you're seeing. Actually, let me just run this. I can always change it later. Still no. Oh, okay. It just doesn't have the attribute. Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry. What the hell attributes do you have then, fool? Hold on. All right. Just return the class from vibrator and format the response in the add chat function. Oh, I guess that's true. So chat reading is a class instance, but now you just need to turn that into the response body you want. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's a number, right? No, it's not a number. But yeah, I know what you're saying now. Give me a sec. All right, so this is what I would like to, well, really what I want, really, when it comes down to it, I want the negative and the positive components of this. I don't really care much about everything else. I just want the negative and the positive attributes. So can I just write negative? I don't know how to work with this. I don't know how to work with this class. Okay, this is returning. Okay. So if I did this, okay, all right. So if I want to return a dictionary, which is what I could do, I could say negative polarity. And I do want to know like how to, because I don't know how to return the Lucian. Thank you. Greetings, program. Hello. Hey, Ethan Daniels, what's up? How's it going? How's your evening? And then I do this. But I do need to know how to return the class. That's kind of, it's a big conceptualization that I don't really okay, get. Okay, here we go. Perfect. This is better. This is what I want. This probably won't work, right? But hey, Josh. Oh, are you saying hi to everybody else? But then so then if I go here, then I want to now this is a nested dictionary. Now, so it should work, right? Like it should work. I want to return specific things. I don't want to be that one coder who returned a class from the backend but realized 2 days later that she disclosed everyone's SSNs. Not that this happened to any of the code monkeys with whom I've worked with over the years. Nah, it's going all right. Ethan, it's going all right. I'm feeling okay right now. Greetings, program. Return status code 0 success. Yeah. Let's see. We can, does this just recompile? Do I have to refresh it? I probably have to refresh it, don't I? I just hate so much. I got it. 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 Medallion Stallion. Hey! Bubbles! Celebrate! Thanks, X68. Raid! It's a Rob raid. I always just think of it as medallion or stallion. Endorphin time. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Wow, I don't get that stuff when I fix John. You don't have bubbles? You don't have like a thing of bubbles sitting on your counter that you blow when you like when you like kill a bug? Artifice, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, Medallion Stallion. What's up? We're doing NLP. Did you know that? Did you know that when you came in? Hey, we're doing some natural language processing, sentiment analysis. I've been talking about you like on and off as I've been doing this project because I'm like, oh, I can't wait for Medallion Stallion to learn. Did I already tell you? Were you here? I feel like maybe you already knew. What's up? How was your stream? How'd it go? Did you guys have fun? What'd you do? So what I'm working on is a no lingo party. No lingo. We just did stuff. Yeah, I get it. No, yeah. On Saturday, I'm just gonna do stuff. I get it. A lot of chess analysis. Nice. Headringer, thank you for the follow. So what we're doing is I'm creating a channel point redemption that collects all of everyone's chats and calculates their sentiment, basically their good and bad vibes. And I was trying to think of something funny for NLP, but my brain is dead. No language programming. Wasn't that like no code, no language programming, non-lovable people. Never listen, please. Never. She's building I'm building a vibrator. It's not a joke. Here is the code. I will show you. Here is my vibrator. Never forgetting tomorrow. I love that, Headringer. That's hilarious. See, that's why I'm giving short, unsympathetic messages to test the bot on. Oh, nice. So it's not running yet, Flixabuser, but it's going to be fun. Hey, that's a witty name. Such a witty name. Yeah, I'm a witty gal. Actually, chat probably figured it out. I think it was all chat. We did this together. We're all culprits. I don't claim to be the shortest vibrator ever. It is the shortest vibrator ever. It's just got like two sentiment analyses. So basically right now it just returns, so you can see in my API, let's pull up my API. It was not me, Techie. Somebody said it. I'm going to go back in the VODs. Somebody else did it. It was probably like Mumi probably jumped in, like said it and then left. Okay, so here we go. So we've got, basically what happens is I've got I'm going to have it work in chat so that it counts all your chats. And then when you redeem a channel point, it says, hey, this is your good vibe percentage or something. But right now, all it's doing is we're giving it test messages. So if I go back and I read this long, fun story from X68 that I didn't read, but I'm going to read now, we can look at it and see. Let's see if you put quotes in this one. Look, you're a very quotey person. You love, grammar is like a thing, which is good. It's very good. I lost my grammatical skills somewhere along the line, but it's good. Okay, so this fun story has a positive percent of 0.22, which means a lot of this is neutral, and a negative of 0.05. So it's not percent, it's ratio, right? If I bring in which I can pretty easily bring in the neutral sentiment. Where are you, code? Over here. What is going on? This is like hyperactive with its, all right, so let's do our neutral as well, because I'm interested. It all equals 100, which is what one of the things, can you spell neutral? I don't think I can. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Polarity. I think I don't remember the polarity. I have to remember. Is that how you spell neutral? I have no idea. Does this work? Print. Save. Yeah. Okay. So it does pull in the neutral. So then if we come over here and we copy this so that we don't waste it. Oh, it should reset anyway. Then you can see that the majority of this message is mostly neutral content, 72.72. And by the way, I did switch data bases. I did not, hold on. The naming was all you. Nice. It works. Ship it. Yeah, I will. What theme is this? This is CYMM. Hold on. Let me just get it. Made by our CMYK. That's what I mean. CMYK. It is built by our very own techie girl who says she's not famous, but I think she's pretty famous. And you can use it right now if you want. You can also change my theme if you want. Oh yeah, I should give Techie a shout out while we're all here. And yeah, shout out to you, Medallion Stallion. By the way, thank you. Flex Abuser, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Oh, have a good night. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, Jujulit. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Of course, Medallion Stallion, of course. I didn't give it to you yet. That's Techie Girl shout out. Are you leaving, M. Huggins? Thanks for hanging out. Or are you just redeeming buy because it's awesome? Of course, of course, of course. So yeah, so we're doing great. We have 200s coming up on the API, and then we're gonna point the chatbot at it after we sanitize the Python, and then I will make it live. Right now, the chatbot works off a command. So if you say !vibes right here, and then you type a sentence into chat, not right now, but when it was up, then it can, it will calculate the sentiment analysis of the sentence that you put in. But like I said, I really want to implement a database so that I can save each person's individual sentiment count as they chat. So should be pretty good. I'm excited about it. It's one of those things where you're like, yo, this was 100% my idea, and it is moving to finish, which is really exciting, like to see something kind of come together in this way. It's really cool to just kind of be like, yeah, I've started this and I feel like I'm going to finish it. And it's just, it's one of those things. And I think probably the more secretly trying to find all the toxic people in chat. So it doesn't give you bad ratings. It only gives you good, kind of. I'm waiting to be able to check the vibes of, yeah, but I don't have a data, I don't have a database yet. I'd have to like spin up Postgres, which I'm hoping to do. I wonder if I do it in a Docker container or if I just do it. We'll see. You can drop my table. What's the worst thing that happens, X68? Like, this is the time when it's like, okay, like, go ahead and drop my table. Like, it's like a chat. It's a chat thing, right? Like, it's like, worst thing is I put up a new table. I create a new table. It's like, it's not that bad. I won't keep them forever either. Like, the data isn't gonna sustain over time. I don't think yet. Run it in a container at least. Yeah, I thought about it. I think I might, because I haven't used Docker before though, so it's another big leap, but it's a good one, right? Like, it's smart. So does anybody want to help me sanitize? Do you think I could sanitize it now and then like in Python and then like try it? Because I'd like to. It works, right? So so sanitize request for Python. Input sanitization. Some quick. I don't know if Stack Overflow is the best place to go. You're going to want to limit the chat words. I'd filter out any URLs or special characters. Okay. So, man, how do I identify URLs if, I guess just anything with a period, like the way Twitch does, but Twitch sucks at it. You don't have a database to insert it yet, so it doesn't make sense. Also, how will you use the database? Which library? It likely sanitizes it for you. Fair point. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Good point. And I haven't even thought about it. Like I do probably need some sort of ORM, but yeah, I could use SQL Alchemy. I don't know what Fast API might have one that it likes. Can I do how do I do I can't remember how to do this is when I like look for stuff like without y'all looking, so I'm not embarrassed. You're gonna know what it is anyway, what I'm looking up in a second. Is it percentages? Question mark? Can I use that? Like if I did it, I don't know why that's so bright. Oh, because it's not. Is that gonna work as a wildcard? I don't think that's gonna work as a wildcard. What's your use case for the database? Are you going to query on things? I store high risk stuff in a database. Often I usually base64 encode the data. That's the easiest way to just store strings with minimal length. All right, I'll take a note of that. So my use case for the database is because I'd like to calculate every person's individual every person's individual sentiment rating. And so if you like X68, you've like chatted a bunch, right? So every time you get a score, I'm going to calculate a new sentiment analysis for you. Username, sentiment, yeah, not the raw message. Absolutely, yeah. Right. I don't care about the raw message. It's not going in the database. So everything's going to be processed first. Right. But I still need to sanitize the message before I put it through. Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. So cool. I guess that does make a lot of sense. You could use the built-in filter function. Oh yeah, I forgot about filter. I forgot about that. Is alnum? I forgot about the filter functions. Learn about them and then let's get rid of these. I'm just gonna hide them. And then I do chat. Yeah, I forgot I can use a lot of those. There are lots of those. So username sentiment, awesome. So the risk you have now is that the NLP library could be vulnerable. What's the name of this NLP library? It's called Ascent. I'm not using this. It's right here. This one, ASDict. Am I also using Spacy? I'm using Spacy too. So I'm using the Ascent the model, and I'm using the Spacy library and Spacy text blob. So these three, and Ascent. Actually, I'm not using this. I'm not using any dictionary stuff, but I think I'm using Ascent. I think this is from Ascent. So, yeah. Ascent, Spacy, text blob. Those are the three. Say hello to my little friend. Sync.io. Okay. What is this? Is this like a free for public repos? Oh. What I would do is use Sync to scan the open source projects I use in my stuff. It's free for public repos. It will look for risks in your OSS library. Oh, cool. How do I use it? It's just an HTML. Whoa, giant. It's huge. Can I just put it in here? Oops. I'm not worried about it right now. Fine. Probably shouldn't do this. I basically just did, this is only 9,400. I probably shouldn't have done that. It was dumb. All right. So it's this big giant thingy. What coding language are you learning? Right now I'm primarily focused on JavaScript via Vue, and I'm also working in PHP, but primarily JavaScript, which is kind of funny. I would say Python and Django, but I'm not really I'm doing some Python and Django, but I'm not like I'm not actively learning it. Like I'm not working in algorithms. And look at this, crazy. Use H. This is a gift. Thank you. How the fuck do I use it? I just point it. I don't need to download it. I just point it. I just say, hey. I have a software dev job. Oh man, okay. All right, hold on. So let me just, okay, all right. So does it live somewhere? How do I do this? What do you mean by pointed at? Like, do I say, hey, go where? Hold on, where? Hold on a minute, give me a minute. I need to like brain my thoughts. Oh, I see. So, yeah, I gotcha. So then how do I go get it? I'm just gonna go online. All right. I feel like such an idiot sometimes. SNYK.io. Ow. I just got my... Jeez, okay. It's terrifying. I'm just so trustworthy. All right. Oh, that's cool. All right, I gotcha. So it's on GitHub. And then I go here. Continue, test for new vulnerabilities, create pull requests. I don't want to create pull requests to fix vulnerabilities, I don't think. To upgrade out-of-date dependencies, test. I'm not going to do this right now because I don't know what it is, so I'll check it out later. What? No. Ugh, do I have to do this? This makes me so anxious. Just go no cooter. Why even? Are you joking? There's also a command line tool you can use in your IDE. Oh, I'd rather do that. Then you have to entrust them with all your code. Yeah, I know this makes me so uncomfortable. Well, yeah, I agree, but it's also when there's sort of like a thin line head ringer. When you're starting out, you probably know less about. I'm toxic, I know. Yeah, no. So I would say that as you learn more, it's probably better to understand your, oh, okay. It's probably better to understand your code, sure, but like, and other people's code, but I wouldn't say that as a beginner that you're in a place yet to manage your own security. That's out of budget for most project. I work for Fortune 500 and we use Sonar. So I understand it's industry standard to use automation. I don't need to be using sync yet. Oh, okay. Well, Techie, I don't want to, I'm like almost, I don't want to authorize this yet. Not yet. And I want to read about it a little bit. I totally think it's cool, but I want to read about it. Yeah, I think you're right. X68. I think it's a good idea. But do I have to like give it all of this nonsense? I don't want it to read my private project boards. That's crazy. Is that like, can I do it without logging in or authorizing it? Can the tool be run against repos without authorizing it? That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah. I'm on 1 tonight. You don't need to grant all these permissions, but if you could get through the trolls, I could answer a question. Yeah, go ahead. Is Headringer trolling? How does my day look like as a software dev? Okay, hold on. PC. I'm out for the night. Too many juniors. Aw, that's not... I'm still paying attention, everybody, but yeah. No, I don't think it's trolls. It's just, but that's okay. Have a good night. Sorry you're bummed, X68, but, streaming dev seems rough. Ethan Daniels, it is sometimes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Headringer, don't worry. I didn't, I think it's probably a fantastic tool. I was just nervous, about giving it this much authorization. I wanted to know if I could use it without the authorization. So I don't think, let's see. So I don't think it was a bad. Yeah. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, like I will download a lot of stupid stuff pretty fast, but I've been more reluctant to recently. It looks like a good tool though. I just want to understand it better. That's all. If it was just something, I was like pointed at it, but it happens. I get it. Like some people just want to help and feel like they're helping and know that they're helping because they're professionals and then want to help. That's it. It's just that they want to help. And when other people are questioning that, it's like, okay, whatever. It was tough. Yeah, Techie. It was surprising. Anyway, James, my typical day is not like, I work for a startup. So I do anything from designing, marketing, like brochures and marketing materials to, like I help our account managers find some of their data. Like I look up data for them. So I don't have the day of a typical dev. Oh, and then I'm building a mock-up of a feature, a working mock-up that uses JavaScript of a feature that that we're building into our tool. And I'm also the one who decides or who helps decide which feature is next to build. So I'm the product manager. So I have like 5 jobs in one, but it's okay. It's a pretty good. How is startup life? I just told you, Ethan. It is a right mess, but I like it a lot. I like working for a startup. I am tired a lot because I work a second job. And so like I'll wake up, early to like fit in everything. Cause like, you can't do 12-hour days all the time in normal hours. Or sometimes. I think so too. Headringer, I just this week alone, I started to really understand. We're using the jQuery library for data tables, which is not a bad library. And I know people poo-poo on jQuery, but I like it for some things. Did I go to school? I am self-taught. I am as self-taught as they come. No, actually, I'm going to school now. Hey, Gargi24, welcome on in. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh, word, jQuery, old school. I like that. Thought you were going to say Ajax. We do Ajax as well. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, some real old school stuff. So, yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not going to advocate for it, but I'm going to use it because it's there and learn it because I have to. Yeah, right? It's pretty simple. T Prototype, welcome on in, by the way. Have you chatted before? I feel like I haven't seen your chat before. Did you say hi? I feel like I'm sorry I missed I'm sorry I missed the first time you came in. It must have been earlier, must have been a while ago. I would consider myself self-taught only in HTML as of now. Yeah, HTML is a good start. I know I feel okay with HTML, but there are still things I look up. CSS is a pain in the butt, but I'm getting there. PHP feels pretty natural, as well as I feel like of all of I think it's the declaring of the parameters and the models. I just feel like Laravel is just a fantastic freaking framework. And that's how I started my software development journey, was with Laravel, just like watching Laracast videos. And yes, it's $20 a month, but it's very worth it. So yeah, I love Laravel, and I like learning with a framework. Honestly, I think that helped me more than just just doing like free code camp. Free code camp's useful. It's fine. It's like cute little projects and you do learn things, but and it's different. It serves a different purpose, but Laravel really helped me understand as much as I do now, which is not a lot, as y'all can see. Like I've written post requests before, but I don't think I've really dug into what they do. I've just like sort of copy and pasted them over from stuff that was already written. So it's really nice to be building my own tool with help and support. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. You all rock. I hope you know that. Even the cranky ones. Everybody rocks. Yeah. So yeah, so this is going pretty well, I feel. And you're the one doing the work, so don't discredit yourself. Yeah, and doing it in public very vulnerably. I'm more vulnerable with you guys than I've ever been with any people I've dated. So I want to say I'm joking. So yeah, so it looks like this is pulling in the things I want. The API is working. I will probably check out sync.io just to check out these, because you don't want to open, your computer up to vulnerabilities. But I think, like, honestly, it goes through so many. Well, I'll clean up the URLs and stuff. I'll make sure I sanitize it, at least from the practical standpoint. Because, like, if someone comes in and, like, well, you never know, I guess. But people make code for chatbots all the time. So I feel like I can manage this. Not too scared about it. And, whatever, if my computer gets wiped, it gets wiped. Shit happens. And I don't store a lot of important stuff on here, so. Anyway, yeah. All right, so where are we and what do I have left to do? So I think, on Saturday, I'm going to do some Golang with Ship That Code, and we're going to dress up for Halloween, which is going to be really fun. And then I might come back on Sunday and dress up in my real Halloween costume, but maybe, I don't know. I thought about it. I could use the sleep, honestly. But yeah, so the next steps on this are I have to decide how I'm going to, actually, I already did decide how I'm going to apply these, put them together, is I'm going to add them, each of them. So the negative, the neutral, and the positive, I'm going to divide by the number of chats. So I do need to store two things. Yeah, I am going to sleep too. Where am I based out of? North America, the East Coast. I can share the East Coast. And I talk about New England a lot. Grew up in New York. So what I want to do is add these and divide them by the count. So I'll have to get the count of chats as well. But that right now isn't, this is just a single, I guess it doesn't matter. I suppose I could. Just, well, I'll need a user too. So there are a couple of things I need. Even here, like I'll need a user, class, which I might actually just attach to the message because it's essentially the same. So who's part of the chat? The user, right? And that can just be a string. Or an ID or something. This is when Tau would be really useful, actually. Well, I'm sorry if that sounded overly creepy. East Coaster, that's cool. Yeah, sorry, Hardringer is one of their Headringer. It's like it's one of those things. America. I'm on Pluto. I'm Earth. Could you once check with the vulnerable text in API? Could you once check with the vulnerable? Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, yeah, you want to see? Yeah. You want to see the negativity of vulnerable? Whether it's negative or positive sentiment? The vulnerable. Execute. Unprocessable entity. What did I mess up? Let me get rid of this. Didn't send because I added a this is 65% negative and 34% neutral. So this is 34% and this is the 65%. It's interesting. I wonder if it's like it's not a length. It's not a word length thing. Yeah, I got it working. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Oh, have a good night, Ethan Daniels. You rock. Ethan, whatever you want to be called. I like saying your full name because it's funny to say your full name. Have a good night. Bye. Thanks, Wolf. This is just the Python side. Thank you. I'm not doing the I don't even have a response message. Well, I do actually. No, this is my holy crap. Oh my gosh. So like do you guys ever get that thing where you're like your head like tightens, like your head muscles tighten? Yeah, no, for real, Techie. Like my whole nervous system in my brain, not which I understand what I'm saying here, but like all of the the nerves in my skin around here just flipped out. No, I mean the text with vulnerable string, like semicolon. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Nothing. Doesn't care. It might clean it up anyway. I have to be careful though, but I think you're right. I think like if I did, like right now, select statements wouldn't matter, but you're right. Like, what's a good? Yeah, I don't even know what I would do. Like git push. That's not gonna work. Apparently git push is 0. Yeah. I think I might be okay. But I have to. I just don't know much about hacking. So, thanks, Gargi. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. But you're right, T prototype. I should probably. Most RMs have ways to pass arguments safely and escape the SQL. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. But yeah, and I don't even know, honestly, I'm not sure. Like if I did, hold on, if I did. Like really, if I just stringify it, it's already a string. If I yeah, I'll look at some of these, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think you're right. I think I got to think about dropping columns, changing the index. It's mostly databases, it seems. It's fucking Friday, yeah. Hell yeah. It looks like it's mostly database stuff. And data frame. But you just have to not call your data frame DF, man. Oh, I guess this is pandas, right? So DF head. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Even so, like, just don't. I don't think this is saying what I think it's saying. What is this saying? This is saying, I don't know if it's data sanitizing or data cleaning. I think you're doing something else. I don't think you're doing what I want you to do. I think you're doing what I do on the reg. Go back to the API. So sleepy. All right, let's go hang out with this API. No, where'd it go? There we go. Like, I don't even know. All right, here we go. So the escape character and the D Okay. So I think I would probably replace. So what if I drop that? Is that fine? I bet if I drop that, it's fine. It's not fine. What are you cranky about now? Oh, the escape. It escapes. Let's see, escape. Interesting. Oh, now it's just messing up. Did I do something? Expected a string Docker bytes input, but got a class. Ooh. Filter. Yeah, it looks like it raises errors. That's a good thing to know. ML is getting out of control. Heard about brain surgery for neural networks. I prefer ML therapists getting to know the model, what's on its line, and how it's feeling. Root guy. It's hilarious. Hey, Artifice. Yeah, have a good night. I'm sorry I missed you. I need a drink too. First week at work complete. Hold on, I gotta catch up. Yeah. Oh, first week at work. Are you working for yourself now, Wolf? You. All right, so it looks like expected a string but got a class. That's interesting. So now what? So it does matter. I do have to clean some of these. But you know, it's a start to be able to practice it in the thing. Where did my oh, here. Like, where did it go? So that's good. So what about you? Internal server error. Did I mess up my whole thing now? Dying. I was crying when I met you. What's broken? I'm gonna restart. Yeah, it has the internal server error again. What? What happened? No, unfortunately, Sir Wolfit had to get an actual job or perish of boredom. Oh no. I thought it was me. Oh. Did it unfreeze? Am I still here? Oh, sorry, everybody. Oh, I see. Oh, no. That's the problem. I see, it's getting a filter. Okay, sorry. That's the issue because I sanitized it, and I shouldn't have done it that way. That was the problem the whole time. It wasn't because I was putting weird stuff in it. Silly girl. No way to do bubbles. There's always a way to do bubbles. There is always a way, Vimic. You just ask. I'm muted. Not muted. Uh-oh. Someone hack me? Hmm. Does anyone know anything about PCs who's willing to help? You guys trolling me? Hmm. Hello?